Hello all and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to Friendship is Magic, Season 6, Episode 19, The Fault in Our Cutie Marks. Right, well, it happened again. And this time I know it's not just OBS's fault. It's also, apparently, Netflix's, stuff fault. There are ways around it to keep it from being, as CPU eating, because, like, even without this on, it was starting to eat away at all my CPU. That shouldn't happen, even with my not-so-great CPU. But I found out why, and I was able to fix it. It's gonna be annoying to do that every time, but yeah. What can you do? Anyways, because of that, I got a little ways into the episode, just a bit after the theme song. And since, you know, I see no reason not to talk about it now, so I can just save that space for editing, because it's not like I'm going to actually be reacting much to it. I might still have a comment or two while it's happening, but, you know, I always try to give my speculation what the episode's about, and I now know a little bit more what it might be about. There's going to be a Griffin involved, who's probably going to be a jerk, because, you know, in MLP, every race is defined by one personality type except the ponies. With only one odd exception here and there. Tool, the CMC are obviously going to be involved, both because of the thumbnail and because of what I saw in the beginning. And finally, it's definitely going to, even with the name, Cutie Marks, it seems like it's going to be dealing with issues relating specifically to Cutie Marks. People, ponies, and non-ponies even, dealing with these more odd or esoteric ones. Or even people around the people with cutie marks not knowing how to deal with them. Which could make a lot of sense for a race that doesn't have cutie marks to be a little, So how's your butt tattoo work? Not exactly. With the given example being, well, yeah, I'll get to the given example at the beginning when I do it. Which will be new. The kid with the skull and bones as their cutie mark. With the panics feeling a little weirded out by the fact that your kid's got, you know, stuff like that on them.
So we thought you'd have some insight into our daughter's
which could mean a whole load of really bad things, and it's totally understandable to be a little nervous about it.
Despite its...
That would be a yes. Yes, they would. But, yeah. Honestly, a skull and bones, especially, you know, of your same race as you, could be, fairly foreboding. Of course, they wouldn't go for the worst option. Oh, hey! Oh my god, she's a fangirl. Well, that's much more pleasing than I was expecting from the writers to be capable of. Also, man... Excellent question, Apple Blue. Wow, where was this bundle of joy and sunshine when we last visited there? Because, wow. Oh, she was hiding, okay. This just brings up the question of why, if it's possible for Griffins to get cutie marks, if that's where this goes, it might not be where it's going. You know, it might be a lesson that you don't need a cutie mark to know what your place in life is.
Everything I've ever learned tells me it's just not gonna happen.
Of course, she's just gonna have to deal with what we deal with in the real world.
Nobody ever gonna
Not having a magic butt tattoo that tells us what our place in life is, and having to figure it out all on our own. Okay, so, if you notice a drop in quality from this point onwards, I just fiddled with, things in the had to turn the recording off and fiddle with things in the background. Because for some reason, OBS decided it wanted to eat 70% of my computer's CPU on its own. Given the other problems I've been having, yeah, I literally could not do anything. I had to stop, because the video wouldn't play. Good old-fashioned Crusaders chart, she's adorable. She is absolutely adorable, and I want to... I don't want her to get disappointed. It gets sad now. Also, everything's perfect. Again, I don't know what has happened, but something dumb and... Oh. Her being sad is very, very, very sad. Oh, I love mind broken Sweetie Belle. Mind shattered. Whatever way would be best described, but what? Yeah, it's paid on. Oh! Oh, does Gabby think she can get escape? Twilight's nerdiness. Or need the science. Hey, I'm pretty sure you would have tried that eventually. That smug Sweetie Belle look. Yay, more Debbie! She's adorable and I like her. Oh, and she's gonna be in so much trouble with Twilight when she finds out. Might be a little weird for an official Cutie mark, but considering, you know, there's no way for her to see she's actually developed one. Episode 8. I actually really enjoyed that, even if it was filled with my rage and frustration at this thing and everything about this not cooperating. Netflix and their stupid thing increasing the amount of CPU it uses from what it used to. This thing, partway through the video, deciding that, oh, 30, 20? No. 30? Nah. 80% of my CPU out of nowhere? You have no idea what damage that does to the recording. Just... But yeah. I definitely did not predict that. Especially because the image... The thumbnail totally actually makes it look like Gabby is, antagonizing the creators. So that was a really good job using that to fool my expectations. And I'll repeat, she is adorable. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and energetic as can be. I was gonna like those heavily optimistic characters, eh? Well, other people might, but I do. But yeah, she's definitely gonna be in trouble with Twilight for that one, huh? This is gonna be a pain to put together, because I had to split it in half. I literally, if nothing else, just to restart the software, because 70% CPU. Right now it's at 13. I have no idea why. And it's not just the fact that it's not displaying on there. That would normally not be enough. I have no idea what's going on here that could cause it to be that bad. It's infuriating. This does, however, remind me distinctly of something I'd like to say, and that, sometime soon, possibly before this goes up, possibly after, I am going to be, doing stuff that will take up a lot of time in my week, meaning I won't be able to go stream 3 times a week and record 2 to 3, reactions a week at the same time. At least I have time to edit the videos on my own. At least not with these kind of videos. I'm not sure, I might be able to actually continue doing what I've been doing, but I'm going to be on the safe side when it starts out, going down to 1 video. This is good thing overall because, I'm, right, that this will help the channel overall, though, because I might be, through this, I might be able to get a hold of a better CPU sooner. Because right now, that's probably a year away. With this, it might be less than that, and I know it's not great if I go down to having to do 1 because of this, but in the long run, I'd rather have 1 video a week for a good while. I probably will do more ultimately. I'll try to figure out how it'll just be 1 video of this a week and 1 video of anything else. And then I'm not even sure if this is going through, so that's if this is actually going to happen. But if it does, yeah. Because the sooner I get a bigger, more powerful CPU that can better handle this stuff, the sooner these problems stop. Or at least halt. I guarantee you whatever caused that 70% rise in CPU would mess it up again. Would it ultimately still mess up even a more powerful CPU? But not to the degree, because everything else will be using a lower percentage as well. 2. How do I... Right, so I really like this episode. Now, it addressed some ideas and such, some things. It introduced a new character that made the Griffins a little bit more diverse. Rather than this blah mess of jerks. Who are only capable of working together via mutual greed. Or something, I forget the exact details. It's... Gabby's a fun, energetic, and kind of adorable character. It was a good episode. I liked it a lot. They definitely say that this stuff, what I was talking about earlier, goes through. I might not start the next season just yet. I might wait longer than a week or 3. Yeah. So, Good episode. I like Gabby. She's adorable. Her actions with CMC are great. I do like them adopting her into their group. And, it was just a good episode. You know? I liked it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, so. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of Gabby. So I also like to see more of Babsy, you know? She's a CMC, but we haven't seen her in forever. Anyways,